Hey everybody, how are you doing today? My name is Jessica, known as Facetime with Jay, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a natural look, turning it into a daytime look on my model Kiara. So first, you always want to make sure you clean your brushes. Normally what I do is I wash my brushes every week, but during the middle of a service I also use 91% alcohol. So just clean your foundation brush, and then we're getting ready to apply the primer. So right now I'm using NYX First Base Primer. I'm going to spray it on the face. Close your eyes, love. Sorry, I should have warned you. And then second, I'm going to use my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer. So just apply a little bit to your brush. Not a lot, just a little bit, because you're going to spray it around the face. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. Now that you have a clean surface and you evenly spread the primer around the face, we're going to move on to the next and start on her eyebrows. I have several different options that I like to use. Sometimes I use my Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Chocolate, my Dip Brow Pomade. But you can also go to your local hair store and get a brown pencil. But today I'm going to be using the pencil instead of the dip brow. You're going to have your utensil, which is an Anastasia Dip Brow brush as well. It has the angle and it has the spoolie at the end, so you can clean and you can touch up at the same time. What I like to do is start at the bottom of the brow, and extend the corner. Then I go to the top and lightly fill the top in. I just do baby strokes to fill in the product that's already on the eyebrow, to just kind of fill in the eyebrow to make it look a little bit more fuller. And I really don't want a heavy eyebrow, so I'm gonna evenly do baby strokes on the top as well. Now that your eyebrows are filled in, but the next step will be to conceal them to give it a cleaner look. As you can tell, I'm using my spoolie a lot. It's just to soften the eyebrow, because I don't want the brow to be very harsh. I want it to be a very soft, natural eyebrow. Everyone says eyebrows are a big major part when doing makeup, and like, you don't want no box eyebrows. If you used to get box eyebrows, you're gonna have to box yourself out the situation, and we don't want to box you out. We want to keep you inside. So I need your eyebrows to be soft, calm, pretty, on fleek, slay, whatever you want to call it. So now we're getting ready to clean up the eyebrow, and I'm going to start in the middle of the brow. And don't forget, what you do to one side, you must do to the other. Well, since our eyebrows are complete, I'm satisfied. You're just going to take a eyeshadow brush or a blending brush, but you're just going to blend it. So now we're going to move on to her eyes. If you like doing your face first, it's definitely okay. But me, I'm going to start on her eyes first, and I'm just going to evenly apply to each eyelid. Don't worry if you make a mess. Okay, now that her eyes are primed, the next step after that would be to apply the eyeshadow. So like I said, today we're going for the natural look. So since we're doing more of a natural look, we're going to use cool colors. So we're going to have the beiges, the tans, maybe some browns, but everything that we use is going to be a cool brown until we turn the natural look into a nighttime look. And I'm just, after I apply my product of the bronze right here, I'm just going to pat it on the eyelid. Now that her lids are covered with the bronze eyeshadow, we're going to go into her crease. We're going to go in with Sable. Sable is like a chocolate brown. We're going to go in with Sable. Now that her eyes are complete, with eyeshadow for the natural look. So the next step would be to apply the eyeliner on top of the eye. Now applying the wing eyeliner. Some people say applying a wing eyeliner is hard. It is hard at first, but don't worry, it will get easy as time goes on and the more you practice. So just trust yourself, it's gonna work out. And just baby strokes. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because you're gonna go back over it. So I'm going to be using 2 different shades on her. So at the bottom of your blender, just dab it all over her face. And you could just keep dabbing. If you run out of product, feel free to add some more and just evenly apply it all over until you have the coverage that you want. Don't forget her neck. So now that I have my foundation on, I have the coverage that I'm looking for. The next step will be the highlight. This is the fun part. This is where people say, oh, I look like a different person. Yes, girl, I look nice. Yes, keep going, slay. But instead of using the pure beige like we did on her eyebrows, because we want her eyebrows to look more natural, we want her highlight to have a pop. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Like I said, it's HD's, $2.99, $3.99 at your local beauty supply store. And I'm using the color Natural. It's GC972 and it's called Natural. So, and it doesn't matter how you apply it, because you're gonna blend it in. I don't like to bake too long, but now that her highlighting is getting baked, we're going to bake her foundation. Pretty much, we're going to use the mineralizer powder from MAC, and we're just going to go over her foundation and set it, just like how we set the highlight. So now that her face is pretty much done for the most part, we're going to go back in with our gel liner and give her some bottom liner. And down. I'm just going to clean up the wing a little bit. Now that her eyeliner is evenly applied on both eyes and waterless, you're going to go to your mascara. I use Great Lash by Maybelline, but there's plenty of different type of mascaras. You can use your favorite, whichever one you choose. Okay. Now that our eyelashes are on, we're going to set her highlights with a bronze. So I'm using the Revolution, the Vivid Bake Bronzer in the color, what color is this? Rock On World. And I'm going to go in with the Revolution again and use the color Golden Lights. Give it more of a shine to it. Chisel the forehead some. And we're just gonna contour her nose a little bit. Eyelid where the crease is, and just bring it down, brush down some. I am going to give her some blush from MAC. It is called Peach Twist, and I'm just going to add the blush in between her highlight and her contour. She has high cheekbones. So now that she has her lipstick on, she's smudged all over around her liner, I'm just going to go over it with a lip liner called Merlot. We're going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So this will last you for 16 hours. You can go to Sephora or you can go to Ulta, whichever one pretty much, who has an Urban Decay section. Oops, sorry. I know. One more. Okay, so this is our natural look. So now we're getting ready to turn the natural look. So where you can go to work, you can go out to eat on a dinner date, and we're going to turn into a nighttime look. You don't have to do too much. Just get your makeup palette, Loric. We're going to use Espresso. It's a very, very, very rich, deep, dark chocolate or brown. And we're just going to go in the crease. We went from a daytime look to a nighttime look. Thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in to my next tutorial. Follow me on Instagram at Facetyme with J, F-A-C-E-T-Y. Okay, so that's F-A-C-E-T-Y-M-E with J. That's W-I-T-H-J-A-Y. Okay? FaceTime with Jay on Instagram, on Facebook, on Snapchat, so you can see my daily routine on what I do on the living. And that is all.